As of today, I meditated for the past 4 months every day. And I know you expect me to say I have no thoughts or I've completely quieted all the anxious thoughts or cured my depression, but that's not what happened. During the 90 days, I saw a drastic increase in self-awareness. I noticed that I'm aware of my thoughts a lot. And being aware is the first step to changing your brain chemistry, changing how you think about certain things. Because I know you expect me to say this meditation made me emotionless or it made me numb or not care about a lot of things. But if anything, it made me care and feel more. It made me less reactive. So, for example, I'm on the road and a car cuts in front of me. Instead of lashing out at them, I just say, "Oh no, you good. I understand. He might be having a bad day. His kids might be at home. They don't got nobody to watch him. He might be late for an appointment." It makes me more understanding and empathetic towards a lot of things. Because when you consistently meditate, you become grounded. You don't become emotionless. You don't become invincible. You just feel more. And that extra second where your brain processes a reaction, it gets longer. So if, for example, if that car cuts in front of you, you wait an extra second before you react. Subconsciously, by the way. Like there's all studies, I'm not going to attach the studies, but there's multiple studies that have shown that meditation changes the gray matter in your brain. Like it's proven, bro. But you're not going to feel those effects. By the time you feel those effects, you've already changed. You're not going to feel them and notice them until other people notice it around you. They'll say things like, "Oh, you're more resilient. You think more. You are less reactive," etc. And the double-edged sword with meditation is that you become more self-aware. So when you do bad things, because you will fold, like you will slip some days, like it doesn't make you invincible. You will relapse on certain vices if you have vices right now that you're struggling with. But when it does happen, you bounce back 10 times faster. And that's the power of meditation. Those same habits that keep you relapsing multiple days for weeks on end, etc. You relapse one time and then you switch back to how you were. You're like, okay, one relapse, that's fine. I'll get back on the wagon. That's the power of meditation. It's self-awareness. You more aware of what's good for you and what's bad for you. Not you're invisible, not that you don't slip up ever, but you're just more aware of when you slip up. And as somebody that's always struggled with anxiety, like, I'm gonna give you a little story. In school, I would never talk, right? I would go into a room and I feel like the main character, like all eyes are on me. And I would never talk. I would psych myself out of every interaction that is possible. I'd overthink everything that's not in my control, whether somebody likes me, whether somebody will initiate a convo. I would think so much that I'll reject myself. And from this meditation, I've slowly stopped doing that. I become more present in conversations. I don't pick up my phone as much during conversations. I listen to the other person and I can actually hold a conversation with people because I'm in the moment. I'm not thinking too much. I'm not thinking about what he will say next, what she will say next. I'm focusing on the conversation. That's really what meditation does. It eliminates all the future thoughts. You notice them, they will come, but you don't feed into them. You don't associate with them. And that's the power of it. So whenever I walk into a room, my brain doesn't think that nobody likes me. My brain thinks that, okay, these are regular people. They may be open to conversation. They might not be. Let me try. See? Meditation allows you to take action. Instead of being afraid to take action, you accept the consequences of your action. You accept every scenario. So when I initiate that convo, if that person doesn't reciprocate, I'd be like, okay, on to the next person. If they do reciprocate, I'll flow with them, hold a conversation with them, smile. I wouldn't be in my head about what they would say next, how I will come across, all these anxious thoughts. They will still be there, but they will quiet down. And I'll, of course, upload a picture of proof of the meditation I did, but I'm pretty much sure it was 90% consistency. So across 3 months, I maybe missed a day in each month. And to get started now, all you got to do is 5 minutes, just sit there and actually be aware of the thoughts you have. Don't fight them. Take a couple deep breaths and be aware. That's the first step. Do things that ground you in the present, like hobbies, learning to play an instrument, learning to draw. These are forms of meditation. You don't have to focus on your breath to meditate. You just have to be present in the moment. So whenever you're maybe studying, don't have music playing in the background. Don't have TV playing in the background, because those are distractions. They're not grounding you in the present. You're solving problems, and the whole time you listen to music, you're not in the moment. When you go on a walk, don't listen to music. When you're in the gym, you can listen to music in the gym because it's too much going on in the gym. I ain't gonna lie. So you can listen to music in the gym. But any other scenario, just focus on grounding yourself in the present. And over time, you'll realize that you won't feel the benefits. Like, it's been times where I've thought, am I actually reaping the benefits when it comes to meditation? That's the problem. You're associating the outcomes with the incomes, and you have no control over the outcomes. Meditation allows you to appreciate the journey. The fact that every time you end each session, you feel better. Don't focus on how you'll feel from 3 months of meditation. Start now. And over time, you will notice little things that meditation is working for you. I'll see y'all in the next one.